I'm going to listen to This Is Lorelei, Box for Buddy, Box for Star, which could be album of the year. It might have just taken Beyonce. Very excited by this. Fantastic listen all the way around, elements of Beck. Oh, just listen to me talk about it in a second. Track 1, Angel's Eye. What a perfect start. I love this as the opening track. It's like nothing else on the album, but you can pretty much say that about any song on the album, really. As a 1-2 punch, this and then Perfect Hand, which I'll talk about next, it's as good as a 1-2 punch that you can have on an album. It really is. You just know you're in for something special, and you really are. This is a beautiful country song. Could be Lamb Chop or Calexico, one of those, I guess. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful, and it gets even more beautiful. Track 2, Perfect Hand. Perfect song. It really, really is. It's song of the year. I think it could be. I mean, I do get overexcited in the moment, but from the first moment I heard this, I thought that's something special there. And the contrast from the first track going into this, it's thoughtful. There's humour there. You know, Beck. You know, Beck at his peak even. Yeah, really, really love this song, and one that I'm going to be playing an awful, awful lot. Track 3, I'm All Effed Up. It just continues. It's not quite as great as track 1 and 2, but so interesting, so different than the other 2 tracks before it, like every song is. It's so good when an album is this eclectic and just jumps all over the place. It's good old indie stomper. This is like a 90s indie stomper that could be played by, I don't know, Pavement Jamming or something like that. It's just amazing. Love it. Track 4, Dancing in the Club, is like a pop stomper with Autotune. I don't like Autotune, so it's probably my least favourite track on the album. Autotune just feels lazy to me, but you know, I know people like Sir John Stevens use it, not just the Lils, but it's okay, not the best track on the album. There's been better and there's better to come. Track 5, My Boy Limbo. Small Chat's got overexcited by the first 2 tracks on this album. It's good, it's really, really good. This is more mellow, piano, bass, beautiful listen to, great background music. It is music you can work to and enjoy at the same time. Not too intrusive at times, and yeah, really, really good. But it's not Beyonce. It's not as good as that. That is still album of the year. Track 6, Where's Your Love Now? Quite a long one at 6 minutes 10. Just a lovely little grooving along indie number that, again, not as groundbreaking as the first 2 tracks, but such a pleasant listening. A nice bit of storytelling as well. You get lost in the moment because it's so long. So yeah, lovely track in the middle. A highlight for me. Track 7 and title track, Box for Buddy, Box for Star, is back on form. I really like this. I just like it when he sounds like Beck, I think. Such a good groove, so happy. You can sort of want to go home. Beatles-esque even in its melody even. Beautiful banjo. Yeah, the album's coming back on track a little bit now. Good on you. Track 8, A Song That Sings About You, is another beauty. Yeah, there's just that little dip, but you know, this is absolutely magnificent. Tom Petty, I'm thinking of, not for the first time. A little bit edgier, maybe, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of Tom Petty. Full Moon Fever, blimey, there's an album I've got to review. Maybe tomorrow. This is ace. Give it a listen. And the last 2 tracks, track 9, 2 Legs, and track 10, An Extra Beat for You and Me. Both wonderful, as this whole album has been, but nothing really new to say about them. I like the Tom Petty comparison. Tom Petty, Beck, 60s, The Byrds, something like that. There's just so much to love. I'll tell you all about it in a second when I do the album review. My overall review of This Is Lorelei, Box for Buddy, Box for Star, is that it is a wondrous piece of music. 10 tracks that just whiz by, 42 minutes, never a chance to get bored. I'm a little bit less excited after my final listen, for a while anyway, than I was at the beginning of it. The first 2 tracks are stormers. If he could have kept at that level of 10s, this would definitely be an album of the year or the last few years. It does dip a bit, but there's so much to love, and it is one of the albums of the year, so giving it no disservice at all. It's well worth your ear time.